Once upon a time, in a beautiful forest, lives a ridiculously handsome lion. He is the proud owner of a shop called Lion Taco. One day his peaceful life has been ruined as his employee, the fox, reported to him his precious tacos have been stolen. The next day, Lion went to the forest library looking for help. From piles and piles of books, Lion found one accounting book particularly useful, from which he learned the important concept of internal control, a system of policies and procedures used in a company to promote efficient and effective operation. More importantly, it helps a business to safeguard its assets. Internal control has 5 critical components. The first component is control environment. It is the atmosphere in which the members of an organization conduct their activities. A good way to improve it will be staff education. The second component is risk assessment, which can be analyzed in Lion's case, how many tacos have been stolen and how frequently it has happened. The third component is control activities, which are the actual measures business put in place to safeguard its assets. Things such as establishing responsibility. It can be really simple, like assigning one fox to oversee 5 tacos, and if any taco has been missing, Lion know who will be held accountable. The second category is maintaining adequate documentation. A good practice will require Lion to document the sales of all 5 tacos on the invoices and preferably with a sequential number. The third category is segregation of duty, which prevents one employee to take control over a particular area of the business. For example, Lion would assign both fox and pig for the transportation of tacos so they can keep an eye on each other. The fourth category is physical security. Lion is seeking to install fence with high voltage electricity to get rid of persistent burglars. The final category is independent verification. A common form is bank reconciliation. If Lion's business debited 300 in taco account and only 250 appeared in the bank statement, it will be a worry. Then the fourth component of internal control is information and communication. It is open flow of information within an organization, especially when incidents occurred, such as a zombie attack. Employees know there are measures in place to protect them and aware they need to communicate with their managers. The final component is monitoring. It can be an ongoing assessment of control activities. For example, Lion would like to count his taco every night to ensure any loss of assets are detected early and stopped on time. However, internal control have limitation. They can only provide reasonable assurance to the business owner. One reason is human element, and perhaps animal element to be more appropriate. Taco is highly desired asset that both fox and pig can finish a taco within seconds. Of course there are tacos missing. The other reason is cost-benefit analysis. For example, Lion has to consider the monthly taco loss is 30, while hiring 2 dog guards will cost 50 tacos, so it's not a good idea. This is the end. Thanks for watching.